Hmm. Hello, I'm Victoria Day. I am a registered somatic movement therapist and educator with Embodiment LLC. I'm also a somatic-based, trauma-informed, resiliency-focused mental health counselor with a license in the state of Missouri. You can find both those things on Facebook, either under Embodiment Live Life More Fully, or Victoria Day LPC LLC. And so this is just a little YouTube snippet. I offer something online Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays at 12:30 Central Standard Time called an easy movement break. And those easy movement breaks are based on my work as a certified Laban Bartenieff analyst, which is a framework to enable all of us to move with more harmony and ease, with more integration. I also bring into these easy movement breaks my work as a trauma-informed, resiliency-focused counselor, therapist, and educator. So today, I'm just going to invite you, we're going to play with nourishing the vagus nerve. So for those who have not, I'm going to set my timer so that I respect both your time and mine. And I don't want this video to be more than 20 minutes. I want it to be just like the easy movement breaks, which are 30 minutes. It's just a little break in the middle of the day. So wherever you are, whether you're sitting in an office chair, I happen to be sitting on the floor with several folded blankets under my pelvic floor to help me sit in a more comfortable way. If this is something that intrigues you or eludes you, that is one of the things that I help my clients work on, is how to be more comfortable at whatever level they want to be in. So whether you are sitting in a chair, sitting on the floor, or even laying in the floor, on the floor, I'm going to invite you to do something with me that I call the check-in. The check-in involves three very crucial parts for harmonious life as well as harmonious movement. Number one for the check-in is something called breath support. Allowing yourself to just slowly take breath in your nose, out your mouth. Just letting yourself recognize that breath brings life and movement to the body. As you inhale, noticing how your body grows, your torso grows, and as you exhale, it shrinks. So really letting your breath come in the nose, go deeply down into the belly, even maybe down into the pelvic floor. And for those who don't know, one of the things that we are doing is the vagus nerve runs from the brain stem all the way through the throat, the heart, the diaphragm, the intestines, all the way down into the pelvic floor. So simply deeply breathing and fully exhaling, especially with an open mouth. Deeply inhaling, and then possibly even exhaling with some sound. Ah, oh. Tones the vagus nerve. So as you continue to let yourself explore breath support, really feeling the way that the breath gives physiological and psychological support to the position that you are choosing to put your body in. Let yourself also check in with number 2. It's the number 2 principle, which is grounded support. So as you let the breath flow in and out, just let yourself take some time to notice all the places that the earth, the ground, the floor, the chair is providing support to your physical body. And I invite you to let yourself just gently, with the breath and the awareness of the ground, just start to shift the weight of your body so that you can feel that grounded support changing its location. Maybe moving from the front to the back of your pelvis. Maybe from if you're sitting in a chair, from the front of your feet to the back or the sides. Or maybe you're even feeling how, if you're in a chair, that you're moving away from the support that the back of the chair is giving you into more of the support of your own system. Breath and ground support. Breath support and ground support. And just with those two, we're already toning. Toning the vagus nerve, inviting our autonomic nervous system to communicate to the very fundamental part of our brain, the brainstem, that right now, right just for this moment, I am safe. I don't know what has happened, will happen in the future. I don't need to focus on what has happened in the past. For right in this moment, as I take this breath and I allow the ground to support me, I am safe. And to add to that, we do the third part of the check-in, which is orienting. Allowing yourself to just notice gently what is to the left of you. And I have intentionally chosen to stay in the space where I am working from home right now during the coronavirus. If you were to be in this space with me, you would see there's not a huge amount of room to move. However, there is sufficient room to move. And I do this because so often I hear from people, I can't join your movement break because I'm just not in a place where I can really move. And I say that doesn't make sense to me, because every place you have a body, and your body is ready to move every single place that you take it. So just letting yourself look to the left, letting your eyes, your ears, your skin, just notice the left half of the space that you are in. But right next to you, as well as out into the corners, as well as maybe even out beyond if you want to go out into your imaginary space. And then just let yourself notice what is to the right of you. And just notice the difference. And we're still checking into the breath. And we are still checking into grounded support. And just for this moment, know that you are free to choose where you put your focus. So if you look out to the right and there is something that pulls you out of this moment, like something that you realize that you did not do or you need to do, choose to focus just for this moment on something that's right here in this moment of safety and ease. Breathing, checking in to the places where you are feeling the support through your bones, through the sits bones at the bottom of your pelvis. Then I'm going to invite you to let yourself shift your support, maybe into a hand, maybe you adjust your foot, but somehow so that you can look behind you without having to exert very much energy, right? You're just leaning into the hand or leaning onto the arm of your chair, looking to the back, switching, doing the same thing on the other side. Really trusting into the support that you are getting, trusting into your breath. And looking back, and then coming back to the front, settling again in, noticing your breath. Again, noticing, just real quick, dive a little deeper, feeling the support in your sits bones coming up from the floor, and just letting yourself imagine or know or notice, actually feel that support coming up through the deep insides, not just the external muscles, but the deep insides behind your belly button, in front of your vertebra. Take some nice deep breaths. Feeling the way the diaphragm fills you and supports you all the way around, front, back, sides. Just letting yourself feel that support coming up through your vertebra and into your ribs, around to your sternum. Feeling that support coming up through your heart and your lungs, up your vertebra, up all of your ribs, into the clavicle, into the shoulder girdle, up into the base of your brain and your skull. And as you do this, I invite you to let your eyes go beyond the screen. And now look at what is in front of you. What is beyond the screen in the room that you're in? Checking into your breath. And beyond possibly the room, if you feel like you'd like to just look out the window or just close your eyes and imagine what's right outside and beyond that wall. And just letting yourself look up. What is above you? And not just straight above you, but everything that's like above your level, right? If you were just looking to eye level and then up above, it takes in everything to the right and the left and everything to the front and the back that is upward. And then letting yourself bring your gaze downward. Letting yourself look, knowing that there is a floor. In my case, there's bed and furniture. And again, what is below eye level to the floor and beyond? What else is below you? And just notice as we've gone through that exercise of orienting externally, what that has been like for you. We're just going to very briefly, I'm just going to invite you to just pick an arm. I'm going to pick the left arm. And I'm going to open the left arm to the left. If you opened your right arm, open it to the right. And just let your arm open up, reach out, and then close, come bring it in. Close it across your body, and then just notice what it's like to reach the opposite way. Now you're closed. No effort. Make it minimal exertion, and just notice the difference. And then just letting yourself open again. I'm going to invite you to let your arm start to reach towards the back. Right? Let your eyes follow. Reach back. And then let it come through and reach forward. Right? Opening forward. And then now come across your body and reach towards the back in this very closed way, right? No effort. Stay in your breath. Stay in your groundedness. I'm not pulling out of the shoulder. And then letting yourself continue to stay closed, but reach towards the front, continuing to breathe. Letting your arm rise upward, upward. Oh, exploring the upwardness. Take a big breath. And as you exhale, let yourself feel your arm come down through that center channel on parallel with it, right? Coming down through the line of the vagus nerve, the line of the vertebra, all the way down, and bring it into your lap, down low. And just notice anything you notice about the arm you moved, about the sides of your body, about the sits bones. And I'm gonna end this video because I've given you just enough to let you play. Some possible options are whichever arm you moved the first time. You could move the other arm, open, closed, back open, front open, back closed, front closed, up high, and then bringing it down through the midline, through your channel. At your own pace, allowing your breath and your grounded support to support you. I'm going to invite you, as I end this video, also when you decide that you are done sitting, just for today, just for this moment, invite yourself to stand and to walk with this awareness of breath, this awareness of being supported, and this awareness of your body reorienting itself in space. If you enjoyed this and found it valuable and you'd like to support my work, I do have a Venmo and a PayPal link. I would love the support. I would also love for you to show up in person on Monday, Tuesday, or Friday at 12:30 Central Standard Time. In order to do that, you just have to send me an email, and I will send you that Zoom link. You can get that email by checking out my website, embodimentllc.com. Thank you so much for joining me. I really love moving with you. Remember, we are all in this together. Thank you.